Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Tuesday, September 8th. You can see temperatures quite muggy out this morning. We've had quite a bit of rainfall in some areas and temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s, dew points around 70. So a very sticky day out there. You can see at Marlette already 3/4 of an inch of rain from late last night into this morning. Over an inch of rain at Brown City, nearly half inch at London, Ontario rather. Middleton up to just over 1/3 of an inch, and a few hundredths of an inch at Lansing and Newaygo. And again, a lot more to come. Don't be surprised during the course of today and tonight you see many counties with some sort of a flood watch, advisory statement, or warning, as we do expect some very heavy rains across the area. I think most areas, when all is said and done, will pick up around or over an inch. Many areas around an inch and a half, and I think isolated amounts could be up to around 4 inches or more. And so definitely watch some of the roadways out there, especially some of the rural roads if you're going to be out there. As they say, turn around, don't drown. And we do expect a lot of rainfall. Looking across the Midwest, you can see very warm temperatures out ahead of that low pressure system and cold front, and very humid air as well. You got thunderstorm in Grand Rapids. But then you get back into the cold air, temperatures in the upper 40s to around 50, 46 degrees right now at Bismarck, 50 at Aberdeen. So there is plenty of cold air behind this system. This trough is really, for the most part, though, going to keep its influence mainly off to the west, and you'll see that in the 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 day outlooks. But you can guess where we're going to be, and we'll show you that as well. You can see by later today, the forecast map shows that cold front ever so slowly sagging into the area, and as it does, these waves of low pressure, some smaller, some more significant, will be moving across that front, bringing the heavy rains to the Great Lakes area. And again, there is a marginal risk for severe storms across the Great Lakes, and again, we'll show you that map in a second. But for the most part, I think severe weather should be held in check by all the clouds and the rainfall. I think the biggest issue is going to be with excessive rain in some areas. And you can see if we skip ahead 2 days by Thursday, that front well off to the southeast, and big high pressure across Canada is going to be moving into the Great Lakes. A secondary cold front comes through on Thursday night, and that could touch off a few showers. We don't expect a lot, but that'll usher in the cooler air. And I think by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, highs will be in the mid-60s to the low 70s with lows around 50, maybe even some upper 40s. So a cooler trend of the temperature pattern here as we round out the week and head towards the weekend. But we'll have more warm weather return for later next week. I think we'll see highs well into the 70s, maybe even an 80 by later next week. As we look at the Midwest the Great Lakes radar, you can see a lot of the individual storms popping up in clusters. A lot of them right now heading that's in Clinton and Ionia County, heading towards Mount Calm and Gratiot. And we've had some thunder showers near the Lansing, Charlotte area. And again, those are all moving off to the east-northeast. And we've got a lot more that's going to develop off to our west for later today. You can see a closer look. This is from the College of DuPage, Illinois radar, and you can see those zoomed in a little bit better. One of my favorite radar sites. And if we look at the next slide, you can see this is a 6 to 10 day outlook. The trough moderates as it comes into the Midwest and the center part of this nation. That'll squeeze off the warmest air off across the East Coast, and a big ridge out west will allow warmer temperatures out there. And we'll have conditions as far as precipitation in the 6 to 10 day outlook near normal. But if we go to the 8 to 14 day outlook, you can see that trough tries to reestablish more back towards the west, and warmer air begins to try to reestablish as a ridge gets building here. And that's what's going to lead to some warmer temperatures here late next week, or middle or late next week. And then you can see where the battle zone between the cold air to the west and the warm to the east, and of course the Great Lakes to the Gulf, is going to be much above normal, I think, precipitation here. And again, that would be for later next week. So once we get past this, doesn't look like a lot of precipitation over the next 5-6 days. And then we'll increase that as we get into the 8 to 14 day outlook. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great Tuesday, a great work week, and 73s to all.